Have you ever wondered to yourself, do I have social anxiety? Or had friends and family members make comments about you feeling shy or nervous around others? Well, today that's what I'm here to discuss. Social anxiety disorder, otherwise known as social phobia, and its signs, causes, and treatment. Because in case you were wondering, feeling shy or uncomfortable in certain situations is not a diagnostic criterion. Hi, I'm Jordan Travers. I'm a licensed clinical psychotherapist and the clinical director of Awake Therapy, a non-subscription-based online therapy platform. If you're interested in learning more about me and the Awake Therapy team, you can click on the link in the description to learn more about us or to book a free initial consultation. So let's jump right into it. What is social anxiety? Well, social anxiety is an anxiety disorder that is characterized by our anxiety, fear, and stress disrupting the ability for us to live our lives. So if I'm feeling anxious about giving my class presentation or going on a date, that must mean I have social anxiety disorder, right? No. Every human feels nervous. In fact, some anxiety is good for us and propels us to do things like study for a test or put extra work into meeting our personal goals. Social anxiety disorder is different because it does not include situations that would typically elicit an anxious response in someone, and it's persistent, meaning that those with social anxiety disorder are experiencing things like sweating, trembling, feeling as though their mind is going blank, feeling nauseous or sick to their stomach, speaking in a soft, faint voice, not making eye contact, feeling embarrassed or awkward, fear that others are harshly judging them, struggling to be around others they don't know, and actively staying away from places they know others will be when they're around others or placed in an unfamiliar situation. So what causes social anxiety disorder? To be honest, we don't know for sure because it can run in families, with some family members experiencing it and others not having it, which leads us to ask the question, is it a genetic thing where anxiety is passed down to future generations? Or is it an environment thing where those experiencing social anxiety saw mom, dad, or caregiver behave this way, so this is how they learned how to interact with the world? Or is it because of my brain or the way my brain's amygdala functions, which is an area of our brain researchers have focused on because those of us with an overactive amygdala have a heightened fear response? Again, we don't know, but those are questions we look into before giving someone a diagnosis. Also, we pay attention to risk factors, which are things like childhood experiences. Were you bullied, picked on, abused, or mistreated at school or by your family? What's your temperament? Have you always been shy, withdrawn, or timid to new situations? Have your professional demands changed and you're now expected to be a more forward-facing member of your team? Or do you have a disability or physical impairment that cannot go unnoticed? The good news is that social anxiety disorder responds well to treatment, and new research featured in the Journal of Anxiety Disorders has found that those who suffer with social anxiety disorder actually derive a lot of pleasure from meeting new people and spending time with others, and that treatment for social anxiety disorder should focus on methods to encourage social engagement among people who try to avoid it, doing things like participating in group therapy and support groups, along with individual therapy and medication when appropriate. Because the consequences of not receiving treatment includes things like low self-esteem, hypersensitivity to criticism, trouble being assertive, poor social skills, difficult social relationships, low academic and professional achievement, and trouble with substance use. It's important to know that you're not alone and there is help. It's okay to ask for help or to talk to someone if you feel as though you're struggling socially. That's what therapists like myself are trained to do. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope you found today's content both helpful and informative. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to receive updates when a new video is posted. And remember, platforms like YouTube are a wonderful resource for getting information out to others. However, it does not take the place of individualized psychotherapy. If you're in need of mental health assistance, whether to talk through an existing issue or to create a more prosperous and fulfilling life, you can book a free initial consultation using the link in the description. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye.